times like this, it's just you gotta go New York.
Go New York, go!
You find a way to ruin my favorite things. Welcome to Soft Launch, episode 43. Feeling free. We're here with the 43rd iteration of the Soft Launch podcast.
Yes.
It's Monday night. I'm fucking feeling all right. I'm stuttering. Samantha, you're going to have to take over the intro.
Yeah, so today is a big day for us. It is our 43rd episode, but the Knicks also did, not advance, but they did win their second win of the game. Why are you making me do the sports stuff?
The Knicks just won the craziest game of basketball I've ever watched in my life. I won't talk too much.
I never doubted them.
I doubted them the whole time, and honestly, they couldn't do it without the power of my negativity.
Yeah.
But we're going to use the power of positivity to give you guys a great podcast episode. I am JC Mendoza.
I am Samantha Santos.
And we're here with the Soft Launch podcast telling you about our lives and everything happening in it, and there's no better way to do that than with the start of our first segment, One Thing About We. And one thing about me, I just saw the greatest basketball game I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
All right? And, I just feel like as a Knicks fan, it's been tough. It's been tough historically, and make no mistake, we've achieved nothing.
Yeah.
But this was a great win. Usually, we were on the other side of these crazy, fucking ridiculous playoff games. Feels good to win one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Samantha was positive the whole way through. Let me tell you something about yourself. You were great today. You really were. Because I know it can probably be fucking stupid to watch a guy get so fucking crazy about this stuff. And I'm not saying that you don't get basketball or like basketball. Like, you love it too, but like... I was screaming in the first quarter, screaming I had to calm down because I knew we had to do the pod.
I think the important thing is that at halftime we were like, wait a minute.
First quarter.
It was first quarter, that's right. At first quarter, we were like, wait a minute. It's us. I wasn't comfortable. I was sitting in jeans. I had to go change into my sweatpants.
Yep.
You put on your Knicks jersey.
I had to put on the
and then they just turned it around. And it really, I'm sorry to the Knicks about the first quarter. It was on us. But I'm really glad we got to turn the team around.
And we did.
We did.
And people are going to laugh at us, but if you're sitting at home and you're not changing where you're sitting every 2 minutes if your team is playing bad, you don't care what happens.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If you're not changing your clothes, putting different jerseys on. When I'm watching soccer games with my father, if Arsenal is losing, make no mistake, he puts on the Spanish broadcast.
Does he really?
And he's like, JC, I don't care if you understand what they're saying or not. I need to change the luck around here.
Your dad's like, JC, go get on the train, get the fuck out of my house, you're bad luck.
Yeah, literally. And so that's I'm super superstitious like that. Like when it comes to like watching sports games. And like when I played, I was super superstitious. But we pulled a little superstition out of the bag today.
Yeah, we did.
And hit him with the old. Nothing is better in sports than when you can be like, oh, well, this game is over. We lost. Yeah. That is my favorite thing to do, is to give up prematurely when there's still plenty of time left. Yeah. Because then God's like, oh, he doesn't believe. Let me show him I exist. And that's what happened. Either God or the devil. Because I either sold my soul or God exists.
Yeah. Because the Knicks... Their victory lies in our hands.
It does.
It's very important for everybody to know that. No. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know you know.
Yeah. It was my positivity that really got them through.
You were a big part of this. I know you're making jokes, but if we're going to sit here
serious.
And we're going to fucking talk about which one of Jupiter being in my 12th house, then where I sit on the fucking couch matters for this game.
I'm not even being sarcastic.
I'm being intense because I love you. And like, this is positivity. I've been so angry for so long that I don't know how to even be happy right. I just can't believe the Knicks won. It feel great. Yeah. So one thing about me, I thoroughly enjoyed that victory with my boo. But make no mistake, outside of this game, we've had an eventful weekend, have we? We've had a super eventful week, and we've done a lot. We've spent a lot of great time together.
We have.
And done much. What was your favorite part of the weekend that we had together?
Probably doing nothing yesterday. We're just watching a load of TV.
We did. We did absolutely nothing on Sunday.
We did absolutely nothing.
Well, we did do something.
No, we got up.
We canceled a lot of plans.
Yeah. Just shut up. You understand?
Sometimes I'm feeling tired and I don't want to do too many things. Sometimes my social batteries and it's running on E.
You understand?
And sometimes I get reminders for the plans that I have, and the notification comes in with a different sound on my phone, because when I'm happy, it's usually a chirp. But when I'm annoyed or forget I have a commitment that I don't want to uphold, it's like... Oh my fucking God, I completely forgot I agreed to do this.
It's so true.
Are you still coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, that is you 100%.
Yeah.
You are when JC's in a bad mood, the mere sound of his phone is irritating to him. Yeah. Today, you were in a bad mood setting up this podcast.
For no reason. No, I was in a bad mood.
Yeah. He was having a great day.
Great day. Very productive. Done one of my better Mondays.
One of your better Mondays.
Yeah.
I go to the bathroom and get ready, right? Because I work from home, so I was like in like pajamas like all day. I was like, let me get ready for the pod.
Yep.
Go into the bathroom. I'm like washing my face. The water's on. As soon as I turn the sink off, I hear, and then I'm just from the bathroom like, everything okay? You're like, yeah, the lights are broken.
Because I'm trying to set up for the pod and have everything ready so you can come out. We can get right into it so we have enough time to record before the next game. That was the original plan. And then I start setting up the lights, and one of the tripod lights, the bottom completely comes off. And at that point, the first thing that went wrong during my entire day, I was just like, you can suck my fucking dick. I was fucking pissed.
He was so mad. So I come out here, I'm like, oh, okay, it's not broken, it's fixable, whatever. So I go back to the bathroom to keep getting ready, and then just his phone just started ringing.
Yeah.
And he was like, all I hear is the sound of his phone. He's like, you're kidding me. And he picks up the phone and goes like, this had to be an accident.
Yeah.
And it was just his mom and his sisters. This had to be an accident. Like, yeah, it wasn't an accident. He's like, and then his like nephew's on the screen.
He's super cute too. He really didn't deserve that energy.
So I'm in the bathroom, hysterical laughing, because I'm like, what has gone wrong? Like, I have literally been in this bathroom for 5 minutes and he is in a completely different room.
Yeah, make zero mistake. I have like my dealing with adversity package is negative. The minute one thing goes wrong, everything crumbles.
Everything crumbles.
I'm a very delicate person.
He is.
Yeah.
So then Big Daddy had to come out here, had to fix the fucking tripod with a couple screwdrivers.
Yeah, she pulled out a toolbox and my pussy got wet.
Feel it in my pussy. Oh,
I did.
Yeah, I had to literally take my toolbox out, fix the fucking life of my baby over here.
She did.
Yeah, because he's just a gentle little flower.
Oh yeah.
And he can't be riled up.
It's true. Sometimes I want to be a princess.
You understand?
It's just what it is. I had one of my days. We were both having a great Monday.
Great day. I got a lot of shit done.
And just negative. Well, actually, let's give me some credit. It wasn't completely nothing. If we're going to be honest, let's be honest here on the podcast. It was Derek fucking Drescher ruining my day for no reason. I love the guy. I love everybody involved. But Derek Drescher, because make no mistake, he has problems.
Yeah.
He has a lot of them.
Yeah, problems I can identify with.
Yeah. So Samantha was trying to talk me up.
I didn't do heroin, which is a problem for me. My brain is just broken. You understand?
Yeah, and so Derek, because he's fucking crazy,
yeah.
Gio Perez, who is his partner, wasn't responding.
His life partner.
His life partner, basically. His comedy partner, his life partner, who basically just wasn't responding to Derek because Gio was celebrating his father's birthday, and like the fucking fuck up he is, was wild drunk and just having an aggressive hangover. And Derek's like, yo, have you heard from Gio in the past 48 hours? I was like, maybe on Saturday. He's like, yo, he's not responding. I'm freaking out. I'm going to call his brother. I'm like, all right, so go do that. Why the fuck are you calling me? And he's like, yo, I'm going to give him a couple hours. I'm going to call his brother. So I jump in the shower. Derek calls my phone. And I have to get on my Apple Watch like, hey, buddy, I'll call you back in a second. He's like, nah, just text Gio. Let me know if he responds. I'm like, why you keep rubbing me into this? Because now I think Gio's fucking dead.
Yeah, and then he's telling me the story, and then immediately I'm like, well, now I'm nervous. So then I text Derek just because I had to invoice him for the for the anxiety that I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, hey, give it over here.
And then I start getting pissed, and Samantha's like, well, I kind of understand where he's coming from. And I'm like, oh, so I'm surrounded by enemies.
Yeah, so then I had to call Gio. I had to call Gio a couple times, and I got real nervous, and I just pictured him dead on the side of the road.
Jesus fucking Christ. So now I got these fucking nervous glasses-wearing fucks attacking me on all front. I got Derek on my phone. I got Samantha in my living room. Fucking everything's gone to shit.
Let's hear him out. Gio's dead.
100%. I was just so annoyed. I'm like, because God forbid, I'm happy he's okay, which I knew he was, because I'm not fucking crazy like you guys. Like, even if something terrible happened, there's nothing we can do but wait to hear. Yeah. You're trying to rope me into feeling crazy, and it infuriated me. Yeah. Derek, you fucking animal.
Yeah. For me, I live my life where I assume everyone's dead until proven alive.
Yeah.
That's just literally how I live my life.
Oh my
Once
God.
someone is not in my presence, you could be dead. Every time my phone rings, I'm like, this is someone calling me to tell me someone's dead. It's a really horrible way to live.
What's the percentage on death of like when
my day?
Yeah.
I spend I would say 60% of my day.
That is fucking
is spent either thinking today's my last or someone that I love's last.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't done like strong drugs because I'm in fear that like while I'm tripping, I'm going to get a call like my mom is dead. So it's really,
because while tripping, that would be worse than if you were.
No, because then it's like, then I have to like them. Now there's a major, like a major death in my family and I am high.
Yeah. Because if you were sober, you could deal with it.
No, but like, that's not, you don't ever want to be like tripping and like fucking hallucinating and someone's like, hey, your mom's dead, and now you have to like get into the headspace of like I need to get serious.
Well, I'll also be real, I don't think I want to be of full mind when I just don't want that news. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, it's like when they say, would you rather be asleep or alive if a plane is going down? I mean, sleep or alive, asleep or awake.
Yeah, I would rather be asleep. That's what the fuck.
Oh my God, no!
Wake up to feel dread? Are you crazy?
No, I absolutely have to be awake. I have to know what's going on. Because because my positive vibes could save it.
Well, I mean, I would argue with you, but the Knicks just fucking scored. They scored 8 points in like 20 seconds, and I've never seen anything like it. So if you say so.
Yeah. What's going on with me is that I've diagnosed myself with bipolar disorder. Yeah. No, I'm not bipolar. I have OCD, according to...
well, the two bipolar people I know, if you're bipolar, you and Matt Pavage, both washboard apps.
Yeah. Yeah, not anymore for me so much, but I eat a lot of bagels at night.
You really have. So Samantha,
right before bed, I'm like,
Samantha doesn't want a carb unless she's about to go to sleep.
I'm about to go to bed. I'm like, I'm like, brush my teeth, and I'm like, fuck, now I gotta have that everything bagel. Gotta brush my teeth again. I got a fucking sesame seed stuck in my toes.
You're a fucking idiot. Yeah, man. But yeah, so we were up. To put this in basketball terms, my day went exactly like the Knicks day. Like I woke up, my back hurt because we have to get a new bed frame. I was down in the first quarter.
Yeah, because JC's fucked my bed to be broken. You understand?
It's true. That's just, I didn't do that. We did that together. Yeah. I don't want anybody to think that I'm just laying.
To be honest, it's probably just playing with Monroe on the bed, which is jumping from side to side, and we slam it.
So I was down in the first quarter because my back hurt when I woke up, but then second and third quarter went pretty well. We were productive. I edited some clips, got a lot of stuff done, and then in the beginning of the fourth quarter, I just had a little bit of a hiccup. Because the people around me, like Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby, they betrayed me, which is what you are. You are my Jalen Brunson and Derek's OG. You guys are both on Big Money. You're big parts of my life. But
are you Hart?
I'm Thibodeau. I'm the coach. I'm calling the shots. I'm always angry. Yeah. But and then we pulled it out at the end. I don't know how we did. We got some matcha. Yeah. We got some dumplings, and we got a fucking Knicks victory. And here we are.
We did. I think the highlight of today was that we got dinner for $19.
Yeah, we did. We got some fucking.
Well, living in Chinatown is literally the best because we get the best food for the
cheapest, which is it should be the opposite. It should be the best food for the most money.
Yeah, it's never that way.
It's crazy. We live life in an insane way.
We have like two of our favorite places we can eat for under $20. Yeah.
The first one, the peanut noodle place, I couldn't pronounce it if I tried.
Oh,
I have no idea.
There's no way.
But if you're listening to the podcast, we love you. We can confidently tell you. What is it? Northern Dumpling?
I thought it was Tasty Dumpling.
I thought it was North Dumpling.
Well, Tasty Dumpling, I think might
Tasty
be on
Center Street. The one that's down
the one on Center Street, also delicious.
It's really good, but on Essex Street, Northern Dumpling. It's
Northern Dumpling,
yeah. We had
and it's right by our matcha place.
Yeah, which is creme, which is also really fucking good. Yeah. Which is also right by Fear City Comedy Club, which, make no mistake, will be our home club, but doesn't know we exist. So until you see us booked on a lineup, do not support them.
Yeah, and if you happen to be somebody who's stalking us, and want to call us a baby reindeer, don't go to any of those places. We don't want to see you.
And that really brings us to the crux of the long day that we had on Sunday. What we did with most of our time, we just straight up double binge watch Baby Reindeer.
Baby Reindeer, it was insane.
If you guys haven't seen it, it's a show on Netflix about a comedian who meets a stalker.
Yeah, he meets a stalker, and it's like I want to do like a facial reaction video to watching it because it starts off and you're like, what is this? Then you're like laughing because the first couple episodes are like funny,
goofy, silly,
and then things start happening.
Then it gets a little touchy.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I wouldn't think it was gonna be a light watch.
Yeah,
and then it just got some. The guy was getting hard.
Yeah, hard. And you know how I know I'm an idiot? Because they give you the warning before the episode starts. Yeah. Hey, some sexual violence is going to happen. Yeah. And you got to be ready for it. And I'm like, bah, pish posh.
Yeah.
This series has been so fun. I'm sure it can't be bad.
I literally thought
it was just the worst non-consensual sex scene I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. And then, not that there's a better way to do that, but it was really fucking brutal.
There was like one point.
Spoiler alert.
Where it's happening and then the screen goes black and I was like, okay, next episode. And then it just comes back on.
Couple more frames, not done.
Couple more frames of him just getting...
Hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, just getting hard. I don't want to say it. Yeah. And then I'm like, wait, I don't want to, I didn't consent. Wait a minute.
So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Baby Reindeer, go fucking watch that.
Yeah. We'll put spoiler alert before we start talking about it.
Yeah, we'll put a spoiler alert, and maybe we'll get more into it on the Patreon, because I got some opinions that are just not, I got a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
And they're not all good.
Yeah. It's just
a fucking lot.
It's a lot. It was happening in there, and I was like, why do I feel annoyed at the victim?
I know.
But there were parts, but it's also, like Maha said, it is like how the brain responds to trauma. Is not going to always make sense. Yeah. And there's things you need to do you do just to get by. And so they don't seem to make sense to a healthy brain that has not had that type of trauma.
To him,
So it's when you're watching it, you're like, oh, wait a minute. And then I also feel like it was one episode of that stuff. So it was like the first time we saw it, and then it was like, then the next episode, goes into
right back.
No, it goes back into present day. Like that was the past, and goes in present day, and then he's making these decisions, and I'm like, wait, I haven't had a minute to process.
Bro, I haven't had a minute to process. How do you think bro must have felt?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit must have been tough for my guy.
That shit was horrible. And then it's also, I feel like everybody online is like trying to find out who the stalker is, and it's like, babe, let's find out who the rapist is.
Yeah.
Like, let's focus on that guy.
Yeah.
Cause what the fuck? Oh my God.
Yeah,
it was really hard to watch.
Shout out to the comic, I can't remember, or the
Richard
creator.
Gadd.
Richard Gadd, is that his actual name?
Yeah, that's his real name.
Shout out to Richard Gadd, dude, because Jesus Christ, I can't imagine being that vulnerable. Like physically, first of all, and then to truthfully tell that whole thing.
Tell that whole story and
He did not. Well, acting it at that point, you went through. You might as well fucking do it.
No, he said it was like there were parts that felt like he was like experiencing it for the first time again.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's got to be tough. But shit, man, he did not paint himself in the best light, and I'm like, that's honest.
It's an honest,
because he's almost making the show so you don't root for him.
Yeah,
and he is the character. It's like Issa Rae and Insecure. Like, probably less separation. He changed his name. Issa didn't really change hers.
Yeah, Issa D. But
he that was his life.
No. He told
he put it all out there.
He really did, and he didn't paint himself.
And I'm mad at him.
He didn't paint himself like to be like this, like
this hero,
this Phoenix, out of the ashes kind of guy. It was like, oof, like even it's not like I feel like we don't get the ending that we want.
I'm just glad it ended, bro.
Yeah, but
I was like, I can't do this anymore.
But it was great.
It made me feel. That's for sure.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Anger, not at how bad it was. Like, I felt angry because I felt like something I was watching was some fucking garbage. But that shit made me feel anger. I'm like, yo, I'm annoyed with this character.
Yeah,
but it was still good, well told, and it was fun. The comedy parts were. I felt them shits deeper than the for lack of a better metaphor, deeper than the. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And it's just what it is.
No, it's the whole thing is crazy, and then it's just like, wow. I mean, this stalker was just the horniest woman on the planet. I mean, she wanted him to fuck her so bad that there was a point where I'm just like, I mean, just give her a little.
She's earning it at this point. She's working. She's put the work in.
Can I have a stalker that's as good as her? That at the show when he's bombing, I mean, she carried him.
Yeah, facts.
I'm like, if you're gonna stalk me, be a good audience member.
Yeah, and let him get some bits. The craziest part about Baby Reindeer is that, like, we're watching a show, and then we realize we know Martha Scott. We know who it's based on.
Yeah.
I used to run a show with her. She's still on the scene at large. That's the only difference creatively. Like in the show, she's not at large anymore. But in real life, she's trotting around. Trotting's a light word because she's I don't even know. She's trouncing around, ass in the front.
Yeah, babe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Martha
Scott. Just used to run a show with her.
Yeah. Yeah, she was not your stalker, thank God.
No.
Just mine.
Just yours.
Yeah. I do miss the coffees that she would bring me.
Yeah, I'm out in front of your door, set with my iPhone. Yeah, man. What a life. But Baby Reindeer, go check it out.
Yeah, it's a really good. I also feel like I had a really good meme that I did, but because not enough people have watched Baby Reindeer.
You were like that. I think it came out on Sunday. It might have came out.
No, it came out like on Friday or something like that. And then to show about a stalker and leave it to me to find the actual stalker. Yeah. I was like, no, I need to know.
Stalk the stalker.
I found out who she was.
Uno reversed.
Yeah, I was like, I need to know who this woman is, and then I found her and I found all her tweets, and now everyone's finding it today, and it's like, well, been there, done that. I read all of them.
So I think you guys, we think you guys go watch Baby Reindeer. We gave a pretty good review now because it's good, but I think we can go in more detail, like spoiler alerts on the Patreon.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely do that. We'll take time to do that. Maybe even its own separate video one day. But we binge watched that on Sunday. On Saturday, what do we do Saturday?
On Saturday,
we had a good day on Saturday too.
Saturday. That's the one thing about me is that I just need a little like stars placebo.
Yeah.
And that's what we had. We manifested on Saturday.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. And I need the stars to like tell me there's some type of eclipse that's going to fix my life.
We did.
And I'm all in. I don't care if it's real or not. It feels real. I feel better than ever. There was some type of, I couldn't even tell you really what it is, but something happened in the stars.
Yeah.
Where Jupiter was crossing Uranus, which is, I just found out how to say that. It's not Uranus.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's Uranus.
And something was happening, and we're going into a 14-year cycle.
Yeah.
And it like was going to specifically hit our signs and David's sign, Taurus, David, my best friend. Mm-hmm. And yours was amazing. It's like everything that you've been working for. And mine is about more like relationship based and like just cutting out the Marthas in my life.
Yeah.
And then I will find my success. So we've manifested, and I felt lighter.
Yeah.
To quote my favorite comedian, I've been floating ever since.
I say that.
Yeah.
I don't say it anymore because I can't make it work in my act, but that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Try getting a stalker. Maybe it'll work.
I know. We manifested hard body on Saturday. And if you guys ever see us get caught up in, like, I feel like now I didn't used to think this about myself, but now I see myself very vulnerable to like Scientology because you're like in the lead, like you're at the forefront of our spiritual decisions. And if you buy into Scientology, I'm just going with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. What am I going to buck back and we're going to leave each other? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know what toxicity comes with Scientology, but
that's not what I'm doing.
No, you're not. But I'm saying like if it happens, it will happen because of you.
Oh, okay. Well,
because
it won't happen
you're
listen, I have Leah Remedy's back. She's an Italian all the way. And she did a documentary about Scientology and never.
Yeah.
She was in Scientology her whole life.
And well, I don't want to. But if it happens, Samantha took us there, and we're doing well.
Yeah, they murder people, so no thank you. They? Yeah, it's like a very corrupt organization.
Well, then I don't know why you're trying to get us into it. That's what I'm saying. But no, we manifested hard, and then we had each of us had good shows on Saturday, and then we also had a very eventful Friday.
Oh yes,
we did. We have an eventful Friday that we're gonna get more into later. But long story short, Samantha and I went to see a Bad Bunny concert, a Candlelight
concert. Because make no mistake, we can't afford to see his real show.
Yeah,
but we did go to see this. So it was like a Candlelight, like strings concert. It was so much fun.
Yeah, and how expensive? How much?
I think it was like $35.
$35. That shit was mad fun. It was super worth it.
So worth it. It doesn't matter where you sit.
Yeah, it's 4 string players, a violin, a viola, a cello, and a second violin. I think.
Sure. I mean, I was just there for the vibes.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you
You're talking about the violins. I'm talking about the vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? Yeah, man. But we had a great time. The tickets were cheap. The drinks were reasonably priced.
Yeah.
We got in there, and we ended up meeting up with Sherilyn and all of her friends. So that was super cool. And like, they had 2 seats next to them. We watched the whole thing. And it was funny because the people playing the strings, like basically they play string covers of Bad Bunny's hits. Right, and
but to the tempo,
it's so good. Yeah, it's so good. It's really fucking high quality cover shit, and it's just 4 white people, 4 of the whitest people you've ever seen. Like each of them in their own right look like a barista in Williamsburg, but they fucking played the shit out of those strings, and they brought Bad Bunny to life in a way that we could only hope to see if we spent $500 per ticket.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing was like first she gets on the mic and she's like, "Oh, my name is Katie. Make some noise if you've seen Bad Bunny this summer." And then nobody clapped. And then somebody in the down was like, "No, we're here instead."
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Yeah, that makes sense. You wouldn't be there, so you're here."
Yeah. It was.
But it was so much fun. We had a blast.
So much fun. Nice little date night. Shout out to the Instagram algorithm for
facts.
It has been on my ads for like the last at least 8 months.
Dog.
But we will be back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And we really got to clap it up. We got to clap it up for China. We got to clap it up for China because the algorithm has its faults and it has its drawbacks. But China sometimes puts out bangers. China made us the dumplings that we had today, and China made the algorithm that put those motherfucking Candlelight tickets in our faces, didn't they?
It's not on TikTok. It was on Instagram.
China don't do Instagram?
I think
I know they're big on TikTok, but they're definitely no. Zuckerberg's wife is Chinese, no?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
She's involved.
I don't know if she's Chinese either.
Yeah, they're all working together in the best way. Like, they have camaraderie because they're communist comrades. They're comrades. They're all working together, and they're giving us good food and great suggestions for dates.
Yeah.
So my thing is capitalism. You step your shit up, because communism is really doing it for us personally.
Killing it. Yeah.
Damn. I thought Samantha was going to lead us into whatever our spiritual downfall would be.
And I'm like, the Cuban spit is bleeding out of you.
And my grandfather's rolling over his grave.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. Sorry, Pop. You escaped Cuba and came here. Now I'm bringing Cuba back to you. Oh, and also speaking of my dad.
We're naming our first son Fidel.
Oh, that's crazy. Fidel. Oh, for somebody who hates Fidel, you sure loved infidelity.
You understand? All right.
You can suck my fucking dick. I love my dad.
That's what your dad said to the girl that he cheated with.
Jesus. Dad, sometimes it's your day to get roasted. We feel good. We feel confident. We're making fun of you because, make no mistake, shout out to Joseph Chadwick.
Yes.
We don't need to buy a new camera. We figured out it's just our battery that's dying a little early, and we bought this thing called the dummy battery at the suggestion of my friend Joseph Chadwick, who just messaged me. He's like, "Yo, what fucking camera y'all use? Because I'm tired of hearing y'all complain about it."
Yeah,
and then I was like, "If I'm tired of complaining, fucking do something about it."
Yeah, join the Patreon. I haven't seen your name yet.
Yeah, we spent $20 on this thing.
Yeah,
don't give us $5 back.
So join our Patreon for 4 months.
Yeah, join our Patreon for 4 months. Give us that $20 back.
Yeah.
If you really love us, you know what I'm saying.
No, we really appreciate you. This has been like, I don't even have to worry about it. Just got a dummy battery.
Facts. Shout out to Joe Chadman. He is the softie of the week. Chadwick, sorry. Shout out to Chadwick. And shout out to my dad too. Dad, if you're listening to this, send me a couple Cuban flags. Drop some Cuban flags in the comments.
And we saved you a couple $1,000 not having to buy us a camera. So you know what I'm saying?
So now just
pay for a wedding.
Now you're gonna pay for the wedding, and the reason you're not gonna be on the pod is not because when you do get on the pod, let me not just make fun of my dad. When you do get on the pod, it'll be because of the content of your character, not what you've done for us.
Yeah.
Depending on how much you give us for the wedding. That's what it is. But shout out to my dad. Shout out to Joseph Chadwick. Shout out to the time we had on Friday. We'll talk more about it later.
Yeah.
But that's gonna tie into our last segment. But I think with that being said, we can get into our next segment.
Yes.
You want to get to our next segment? Or we'll talk about a couple things that are happening in the world, a couple little fun things that we've been seeing in our segment called I So Boom. First thing we could talk about, what are your emotions on all of these diss tracks happening? I know we touched on it last week. Where do you stand? Because now Chris Brown and Quavo are dissing each other. Did you see that Kanye got involved?
Well,
Kanye got involved. Kanye is taking out sponsored ads on Instagram, being like promoting a podcast he did with Justin LeBoy. You know who that is?
Yeah.
I fucking hate him, by the way.
I hate.
He's the fucking worst. Yeah, I never knew what he looked like.
I know he has like the memes.
He's
that
the one that
does
so respectfully. I fucking hate that guy. You're a loser. If this ever comes back.
His memes are so... When I see people sharing his memes, I'm like, get out of here. But Kanye seems to love him because he brought him up in a song.
I know, good for him, but he sucks. I fucking can't stand... Well, Kanye's also brought a lot of unsavory people up recently. Yeah. So I don't think that's a good, mark of success.
Yeah.
But I can't stand Justin LeBoy. And I know for a fact that, I don't know. It's... He sucks. I hate him. He's everything I hate. LeBoy. Yeah. He's everything wrong with Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that everyone thought Kanye wasn't going to get involved when Drake is a Jew. I mean, are we kidding? He was like, yeah, why haven't we been going after this guy?
It's true. It's absolutely true.
He's like, absolutely.
Yeah. It doesn't even matter that he has personal issues with Drake.
Not at all.
It just matters that Drake is semi-associated with the religion of Judaism.
Yeah, it's just all it has to do is the fact that he's circumcised.
That's what the whole crusade about. If the whole crusade is about circumcision, this is going to sound crazy out of context, so please understand, everybody, this only has to do with circumcision, but I stand with Kanye.
No.
I'm not circumcised.
I know that.
That's why I said out of context it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
And that's going to get, but if we're fighting, I do fight against circumcision because I am a hooded warrior.
Yeah.
And I want the world to be like me. And conform to me.
I think our listeners know because you talk about your uncircumcised penis all the time. Yeah. And my thoughts are this. My thoughts are there's a bunch. One is I don't care. And I just think it's ridiculous. And it's just like, let's just make music. It's really not that serious.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about circumcision. I was like, what do you mean you don't care?
No, the diss tracks.
This is very important to me.
No, I don't care. But what?
Oh, the diss tracks.
But now it's nobody wants to hear an R&B dude diss anybody.
Yeah,
it's like Chris Brown. If you don't talk about, let me take you down. I don't want to hear what the fuck I want to hear you talk about that hoes are not loyal.
Chris Brown.
I don't want to hear anything about anybody.
Chris Brown, I liked you better when you were talking about how you were fucking my bitch. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that. I don't want to hear about you and Quavo's dirty laundry.
Nobody wants to hear and you know what I'm saying? It's like it's also very ironic to me that it's like you get into a beef with a male rapper and you go to the booth to talk about it. When he came to a woman, you had to hit her.
Yeah.
Just hit him.
It's true.
Yeah. And it's like, but I mean, aren't they both known for that? Didn't Quavo?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Didn't
that's
Quavo,
why the whole beef.
Sweetie?
The whole beef. Every beef that's happening, Quavo, he didn't hit Sweetie, but they got into like a little tussle over a PS5. Her. It wasn't good. Yeah. It definitely wasn't good. I'm not defending it. He pulled her, because they were tussling over PS5, which doesn't make it okay, but there was a lot at stake.
Yeah.
I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, if I get a PS5 in here and you start fucking with it, I'm not gonna hit you, but
I will drag you.
A lot of stuff can go down when there's a PS5 in that elevator, because it was an elevator. And so yeah, they're both known for a little bit of dicey things when it comes to the physicality with women. J. Cole called Kendrick boring. J. Cole's known for being boring. Like, they're all calling each other out for what they're all guilty of.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is the first time I felt like a young man my whole life, and this is the first time I'm like, man, now it's annoying now.
Yeah.
It's not even fun. The beef is not even fun, and I was asking for it, and it's not fun. I don't like what anybody's doing.
All these diss tracks, and it's like we don't have a summer anthem yet. Get in the booth and do that, okay?
Start singing.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, I
don't give a fuck.
Drake, and people love it because it is funny, it's trolling, but Drake used AI Snoop Dogg and AI Tupac in his last diss to Kendrick. I'm like, I don't want to listen to real Tupac. The fuck you making me listen to fake Tupac? I don't want to listen to
I just don't even get the thought process behind it.
I get it,
and I don't even know why Snoop, he's alive.
Yeah, that's funny though. That's just funny, but I just thought the whole thing was weird. But then again, do you remember when Kendrick came out with that music video maybe a year and a half ago now? But when he used his AI face to change into different people, it's all weird when I think about it. This whole AI shit, and I say that because this is a chat GBT generator response. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have opinions. I'm just glad the Knicks won.
Yeah.
But I think the rap beef, I'm over it. And I'm a hip hop fan and I'm over it.
I don't give a fuck.
They're just pushing me farther to fucking Justin Timberlake at this point. It's really fucking annoying. I want to listen to other shit.
Yeah.
I can't listen to J. Cole because he's a bitch. Drake won't put out new music. He's just trolling Kendrick with AI shit. Rick Ross is being funny, but I'd rather watch his stories than listen to his music.
I agree. But in better news, Beyonce has hair down to her ass.
Yo! Shout out
to
Beyonce for that. That is a big deal because maybe I'm racist, but I thought that was a weave.
Well, that's what in the video she's like. It's a misconception that people think that wearing wigs and stuff means you don't have long hair. They just protecting their hair. It's protective style.
Yeah. But at that point, my question is, protecting it for what?
For when she's home and stuff and she just wants to wear her natural hair, or on an everyday thing. But when you're on stage, all that heat to that, to her hair, to get it to be styled perfectly, it's too much.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's every day. You can't do that. So she probably wants it for when she goes on vacation. I'm sure she's not wearing a wig when she wants to jump in the water. She wants to wear her natural ass hair.
You ask it. I asked protecting it for what? Yeah. I don't have a very specific cycle with my hair and I perform almost all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm not in a mood when I have to go up and my hair's up. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. That's
what I don't get about protecting, not your hair, but people who put plastic on their couch. I'm like, well, what are you protecting it from? Because you're never going to take that plastic off. It's just always going to be uncomfortable, or my skin is going to get stuck to it. What's the point?
You're not saving the couch
for anything. You're just doing that.
Yeah, when I put foil on the food in the fridge, it's to keep it fresh because I'm going to eat it.
I'm going to eat it.
Are you saving it? Who are you going to fuck on this couch that it needs to be pristine for?
Yeah.
Is Beyonce coming?
It's so.
Is Beyonce coming? You cover your couch because you think Beyonce's coming with her natural hair, babes. It's not going to happen. Take the plastic off the couch. Who are you preserving it for?
Yeah. Did your family have plastic?
Oh, my grandmother used to. Yeah. Back in the day. But, we stopped doing that. And to be fair, the couch that she has is worn down. So it should have been covered in plastic, but now it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too much.
Yeah. But I mean, let's take it a step further. Why are we covering the floor with rugs? Who are we saving the floor for?
It's more comfortable.
No, it is cute and it pulls the rooms together.
It does really pull the room together. Also, in apartments, it's so that you less people hear you less when you're walking.
Oh, that's true. That's true. For when we do our activities.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Beyonce's hair products called?
Sacred.
Sacred. We should get that.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I don't think she has styling products yet. It's just shampoo and conditioners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Her hair looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and she has it bleached in the front. It just looks so good.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. Shout out to Beyonce. Man, motherfuckers be acting like Beyonce's ass isn't fat. That's the shit that be confusing me.
It's wild.
I don't know what. Because my thing, I'm all for putting women down. Not because, I get it, though. Like we got to keep the patriarchy on top because we're men and we have to stay in power because we have it. And, we're going to give it away? That's crazy. We have to keep it in power.
Yeah, I'm going to need you. When is this going to get cleaned up?
Beyonce's ass is fat.
Yeah, who says it's not?
But when people start hating on Beyonce, like, she's not even that pretty or she's not, sexy like that. People do that. And I'm like, dog, and that's just her ass is fat. Why are we trying to bring her down? She needs to be uplifted,
she's also absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, Megan Thee Stallion, her ass fat too. Like, why are we making? Yeah. If we're gonna roast somebody, let it be the flat booty bitches.
Oh my God. Well, let's turn it to men.
We don't have to roast anybody. Yeah. But if we're gonna pick a woman to put down, don't do the one with the big butts. Do you know who
I think needs to be the head of the feminist movement? And I think it needs to be Drewski. Yeah. Because no one clowns men better than him. He clowns every piece of shit man.
Yeah, he does.
And it's the best thing. True. Like the guy that was like, the one day he did with his ass crackers out a little bit. He's like, nah, she ain't even all that. His feet are dirty on the bottom. Like, he gets everything.
Every type of guy Juicy's made fun of. And it's funny because guys are so stupid. And this is why Shane Gillis is so popular. Because guys think that Drewski's making content for them.
Yeah, it's for the ladies.
Drewski's making content for the women, bro.
Yeah.
All of his jokes, some of them, he's done funny, like the women on Snapchat stories like that.
Yeah, he does it too.
He's good. He's really good. He's the best.
He trolls all annoying ass people.
Yeah.
But with men, it's so funny because he's like, nah, I wouldn't do that. Nah, I wouldn't. Nah, you would fuck her? Yeah. And it's like a baddie. Yeah. And that's why every time I see like Meg Thee Stallion post something where, her body is insane.
Looks
and
like
her ass is shaking or whatever.
Yeah.
I always see somebody on Twitter quote it and be like, does she do anything else? And it's like,
even if she doesn't.
Yeah.
Why would you not want her to do this?
But here's the thing. She does, and that's what she's famous for. Yes. So you know it, and you're asking this stupid fucking question alone in your house, on your roommate's couch, because make no mistake, it's not your apartment. You're living in a bedroom, and you can't afford the couch, and you're only here because your roommate is out with his girlfriend, probably, because you don't have one. Yeah. It's just like, get the fuck out of here. I'm so fucking over it. Like, does she do anything else? You would pay everything you have for a sniff of her ass.
It's true.
Why are you acting like you first of all, Meg doesn't know who you are. No. And you're the loser that's up here fucking tweeting about it. Mm-hmm. Like you even ever had a chance with a woman, with Meg or a woman of that caliber. Get the fuck out of here.
You know how the internet be, man.
It drives me nuts.
They're at home and they think that people don't read what they say. I actually had there was a comment, I think, on Instagram of the story that I posted, or the story that Derek posted about my mom at Costco. And then some guy was like, see, this is why Puerto Ricans are bad, just stealing shit. And then I commented back like, yeah, stealing everything, including your bitch, motherfucker. And then I thought that was funny. He was like, hey, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. That was a really funny response. And then I liked it. And then 2 seconds later, he commented back, psych, get the fuck out of my community. And I thought that was the funniest shit I ever read. And but I say that to say, me and Meg Thee Stallion, not the same people. Both of us have fat asses, but people are just at home hating on us, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. If you have a fat butt, that should be enough. It really should. But it's not, unfortunately.
Yeah. You would think their talent would be enough, but I guess. Yeah.
No. That should be enough. But realistically, the benchmark is fat butt. That should be all you have to do.
Yeah.
You can do more, for sure. And more things should matter, but what does matter is fat butts.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think you're doing sitting here next to me? I mean, you're kind of funny, but I mean, have you looked yourself in the mirror from behind?
You're so stupid. Anyway, I know.
It's just what it is, man.
What do you think you're doing here?
Yeah. So I know. I know where the moneymaker's at. You know what I'm saying? If you guys
JC has a fat ass.
Yeah. Guys, we sit in chairs to do the podcast, but on the Patreon, we're on our knees facing this way. So go to www.patreon.com/softlaunch, $5 a month, become a super softie, and see our fat butts.
Yeah.
Give us money.
Yes.
Yeah. And also, while we're in a plugging mood, please come to our live show. Yes. It's going to be this Saturday, in a couple days when this comes out. This Saturday, 5 p.m. What is that? April
27th at 5 p.m. at the stand. Get your tickets. Link in our bio.
Yes.
Promo code Monroe. Mm-hmm. It's always a lot of fun. And if you can't make it, then you can contribute to our show by going to our Google link that is also in our bio. It is always live. And leave us some questions and topics that we could talk about at our live show. And then you can see your topic or question be talked about because we will post it on our Patreon, which you should be a part of. That is $5 a month.
Let me just say,
what?
We're fucking crushing it.
Yeah.
Do you see how everything just feeds into each other? How the live show, we record it and it feeds right back into the fucking the Patreon?
Yeah, we're kind of killing it, guys. Get in while the tickets are cheap because they won't be for long because I gotta quit this job. I like my job, but I don't want to work there forever.
I feel you. What a job we're doing. We're doing great. We're coming hard. We're coming so fucking hard. And if you guys don't feel it at home, then
feel it in my pussy.
Oh. The only way it's ever going to be.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But other than that, we watched the Ryan Garcia fight. That guy's fucking nuts. I don't know enough about boxing, but he is hilarious. Save the kids.
Yeah, I guess. Let's move on.
That's really all that I had. And I feel like we have a really, really fun last segment today. We got a lot of interaction on our stories.
We did.
We went hunting for these. So we're going to get into our last segment, and don't feel worried because this is happening quicker than usual. It's going to be long. We have plenty to talk about, but we're going to jump into our last segment. That's what they saying. And this is a very special edition of That's What They Saying because it is inspired by what happened to us this weekend.
Yeah.
Going back to Friday, we went to the Bad Bunny orchestra concert.
Yes.
Had a blast. While we're at the concert, it's an interesting vibe because it feels proper because it's strings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a symphony to a degree. And this candle is beautiful. And nobody's singing. And, not everybody knows every word to every Bad Bunny song unless you're fucking Giulio Gallerati. Which nobody was. And we're in there. We're kind of vibing, humming.
Yeah.
And we're singing, but not too loud. And then the lady on stage is like, you guys can sing if you want to sing.
Yeah.
And then they play some songs that we know the words to, so we started getting a little bit loud.
Yeah. And they loved it.
Yeah, they loved it. We had a blast.
And then we were singing and make no mistake, JC was the star of our section. And there was a lady that was standing there that was supposed to be watching if you were on your phone, which she was doing a terrible job because the lady in front of us was fucking
but make no mistake, that security guard, she was also Puerto Rican, just enjoying the show.
Yeah, she was having a great time. That's why she couldn't care less. Yeah. But she was like, no, you guys can sing. Go for it. So we were having such a good time. And the people in front of us, I guess, were not. Yeah. I didn't notice I noticed first. And then I said I was cold and JC went to give me his jacket, but while that happened, his bag fell, right? So he went to pick it up and the girl in front of him turns around and gives him the dirtiest look I've ever seen.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, it was like in my soul.
And then as soon as she did that, and I was like, what's the problem? And you're like, what's the problem? And then she was like, you know. And then turns back around and then you were like, and then she turns back at us and she's like, don't be ghetto. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't hear her say that.
I wanted to kill her.
Yeah.
And I was like, I even told her, shut up or turn around. I don't even remember what I said.
Yeah. So for me, she turned around and I was like, what's the problem? And she was like, you're very loud. Like I'm trying to enjoy this. Like, what are you doing? That's what she said to me. She said, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm enjoying the show. I suggest you do the same. Turn around. Don't start with me. Don't bother me. And I was packing her up. I was like, I was going back and forth with her. And she does have a boyfriend, and her boyfriend could not have. He didn't move at all.
Yeah. So they're in front of us. His face never left the stage.
And he can hear the whole thing.
Didn't even turn around to look at us at all. He was definitely embarrassed from his bitch girlfriend.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
She was such a cunt. She was such a bitch.
Yeah.
So then, she turns around and then she's just like, and then he leans into her to tell her to relax.
They both start talking.
But it was her mistake. She didn't even realize hey, we're sitting with a bunch of other
6 other Latinas.
Yeah. So they saw that happen.
They're like, yo, Samantha, what happened?
Yeah.
And it's mad loud now. Now we're being loud. Samantha, what happened? They're like, this bitch in the front as she's talking about something. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about, but I don't think she has a problem because if she had a problem, there would be a problem.
Yeah.
So now we're just talking about her mad loud. And communicating it to the rest of the section.
Yeah.
Yo, is everything good? This bitch don't want no fucking issues.
Yeah.
That's
literally,
basically what it was.
100%. I was like, oh, you said ghetto. You want a ghetto.
Yeah.
That's what it's about to be. So then now I'm not enjoying the show because now I'm just picturing like what I'm going to do when the show's over. Because I wasn't going to let her walk out of there without me like absolutely approaching her face to face, like in her face.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, all right. So when like we stand up, she's right in front of us. Like as soon as she gets out, I'm going to cut in front of her man and I'm going to tell her about herself. So I'm thinking this whole thing. Like I'm like thinking this whole thing. And then
she leaves like 2 songs early.
She leaves like 2 songs early. And then JC's like, you know, I feel bad. She left. I wasn't going to say anything when it was over. And I was like, oh, I was. I was like, I'm not.
Yeah, Samantha was not going to let that slide. She had the right one with me. But what brings us to this part today, she had Samantha fucked up. She had me
fucked up. I was the whole time. I couldn't enjoy. I don't even know what songs played after that.
I was pretty pissed off. But then, pusieron la canción. Que cantamos bien borracho, que bailamos bien borracho.
And I could tell like he was trying to like, because I'm not listening anymore. Now I'm just like, all I'm seeing is red. Then her and her man are like whispering to each other, and all I want to do is put my head in between them and just like, excuse me guys, can you keep it down?
Yeah.
You're being ghetto.
Yeah.
So like the whole time, like I don't, but then I was like, I didn't want to ruin it for everybody else in our section. Like there was like this older woman behind us who was having the best time. Because of you, like she would try to figure out what the songs were, then you would figure it out.
I was on it.
And then she would start laughing and sing with you. Like it was, everybody was singing. You also don't go to something that is a Bad Bunny related. I think people are going to be quiet.
Yeah, or
that's proper. The wrong type of music to go to. They do these things and they have them for like, you know, you can watch like fucking, I don't know, Mozart or some shit.
Yeah.
Go to that.
Go to a real symphony.
Yeah, this is
Imagine
not that.
coming to a Bad Bunny show and being like, hey, can you turn it down? I'm trying to enjoy Zafaera. Okay? This is where he talks about eating ass.
Please.
Act proper.
Please.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
It was really wild. So it's actually for the best that she left because I was really like I was prepared to get physical.
Yeah. No, she had us fucked up because she thought that we were gonna we were gonna be either intimidated or be like, oh my god, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
But that's where she fucked up. She's like, oh no, now what the fun is gonna come from is altercation.
No. Yeah. Now I'm like, and I'm gonna tell you and your bitch ass man about yourselves because I was about to throw him there too.
We were gonna fight. It was gonna be.
I was gonna fight this.
There
woman.
was a very it was gonna be violent.
My favorite is she gets up to leave and we all started like singing loud, like get the fuck out of here. Like it was so annoying.
She was a loser, man.
Such a loser. Everybody else like in the balcony was having an amazing.
It's a Bad Bunny show, bro.
It's a Bad Bunny show. Like anyway. So that got us fucked up.
So she had us fucked up, and that prompted us to wonder what you guys think. Like, what's the biggest time you ever felt, yo, this person got me fucked up? So we asked Instagram, and we got a bunch of different results, and we're gonna go through them. Before we do you have another instance of somebody having you fucked up, like big time?
Oh yeah, I was at the gym once. I don't know if I've told the story here. I was at the gym at Planet. I was at Planet Fitness with my friend Jessie, and I'm like jump roping in the corner. We had we were doing like a system where like I would jump rope and she would do like planks, and then like we would switch after a certain amount of time and like do these things. We had like a what do you call it? Like a mat on the floor. So we're like in the corner. It's not crowded at all that day, and then these 2 girls come and get as this close, right? And they're laying on the floor. So I'm jump roping.
Yeah.
And then a girl lays on the floor and she was like, if you fucking hit me, I'm going to fuck you up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it's like, I am not the right person for that. So I literally stopped. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? And she's like, and she just repeated herself. And I was like, we can do it right now. Like, I don't even have to hit you with this. I'll hit you regardless.
Yeah.
And then she was like, you're not even supposed to be jump roping in here. And all this stuff. And then I'm like, y'all just came in here and they were overweight, so it's like y'all didn't come in here to work. Y'all came in here to have drama, and it's evident.
Y'all didn't come here. Y'all didn't come to Planet Fitness to work out. You came because you know Planet Fitness gives away pizza on Fridays.
Yeah,
you fat baby reindeer.
Yeah, so I was like, So I'm like,
who do you think you are? Somebody I ran a show with? Fuck out of here.
So I'm just like, what? And then now I'm shaking. Because then they're still there on the floor and they're like, watch if she hits me. So I'm fucking jump roping. And now I'm like, I'm jump roping as hard as I've ever jump roped in my life.
I'm Rocky IV.
Yeah. So now I'm going. And then she was like, you're not even supposed to have that. Watch, I'm gonna get it shut down.
Wow.
So she goes to the front and she talks to some dude. And then she's like, and then she comes back. So they're 2 Latinas and they come back. It's me and Jessie. Jessie is Italian. And they come and they're like, we got you 2 white girls. You 2 white girls. You didn't know who you were starting a problem with. We're going to get you kicked out. This and that. And I was like, who's acting white? Who just went to the fucking manager about me working out at the gym? And I was like, baby, I know you don't know, and it's very clear that you don't know, but people use the jump rope at the gym.
Yeah.
And maybe I suggest you try.
Yo, you know how fat you gotta be to be offended by somebody jump roping?
Yeah. So then the guy comes up, the guy who doesn't want to be there is like, technically it is an art thing that you're not supposed to jump rope in the gym, which is, it's like,
did you bring a jump rope?
I brought a jump rope.
Oh, okay.
But like, people jump rope at the gym. It's a fucking fitness.
It's a gym. Yeah,
what are you talking about? And I'm like, Planet Fitness, now you can't jump rope at the gym, but you serve pizza and bagels. Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, we want you to get in shape, but not that much.
Not that bad,
We want you to get in shape, but the shape is an oval.
But the thing is that the gym was not crowded at all that day. Like, I can understand if it was crowded and people were just trying to fit in and like, I'm jump roping in your space. It was not the case.
Yeah.
It was so fucking empty. And then Jesse's like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna physically assault."
So you had to put the jump rope away.
So I had to put the jump rope away because the guy came. Then I was like, "I need to go to the other side of the gym." And then as they're working out, they're like looking across the gym, making fun. They didn't do anything but scroll on their phones the entire time and stretch. And I never went back to the gym because I saw them. I knew it was going to be a thing. I never went back. I just ended my thing. I was like, "I'm good here," and I joined Blink Fitness instead.
So they had you fucked up, but they got the right one.
What do you mean?
Because they won.
Well, I called them fat, so I don't think so. And I was loud enough to be like, I know you don't know how the gym works.
Yeah.
But
they thought shit was going to be sweet, and you told them otherwise.
Yeah. And then the whole way home, me and Jesse, I was like, I have never been, I was so infuriated.
I can tell you still haven't fully unpacked it.
No.
You're feeling rage now.
Yeah. Because what the fuck was that? It was out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
You can't, at the gym, you're mad I'm working out?
Yeah. Your memory is a bit too intense. That's one thing about Samantha. We'll get back into the segment that we're in, but I've learned about Samantha because
my memory is very
her memory. She feels things that have happened a long time ago.
I feel them like they happened yesterday.
What a miserable way
it is
to
a
live.
miserable existence because this did also happen about 8 years ago. Yeah. And I'm still livid.
Seething, yeah.
Because I didn't punch them in the face.
Yeah.
And I know that's not the right way to handle things.
No.
But I did want to hit them.
Yeah, but motherfuckers had you fucked up. So
they did. They had me fucked up. So that was mine. How about you?
Shit, man. I feel like the time that guy touched me on the bike, that was one time that was pretty
crazy.
bad. I feel like that's the worst that you've ever seen me.
Oh, 100%. I've never seen you do that.
Yeah, I don't usually get activated. I'm usually the right one, to be fair. Like to kind of get one over on to say some slick shit too, because that's just my life. I'm a little bit of a bitch like that, but you know. That motherfucker had me fucked up. He put his hands on me.
He put his hands on you. And then everybody had us fucked up because I'm like, why are y'all acting like we started this?
Yeah. Everybody did have us fucked up.
Yeah.
But, to be fair, I think they had the right of way. But fuck them. You got to look. You know
but also, we don't, when we're riding on the bike on Allen Street, there isn't a light for us.
No, that's true.
So, no. Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
All right.
Fuck that lady. And look at that was great engagement. We'll go one for one. We're gonna read a bunch of stories of people getting you guys fucked up, and then we're gonna go through them.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Okay. I'm gonna do one that I thought was really funny. Okay. I found hotel receipts and checks in my ex's email from his mistress, who happened to also be his boss.
Oh my God.
So
damn.
I printed them off and mailed them to her husband, addressed to him only.
Woo! Jesus Christ.
You got her fucked up.
Yeah. You got her fucked up, huh?
Yeah, now I got you fucked up.
Because at first you fucked up. Like you was fucking your boss.
No,
you fucked up.
Well, that guy fucked up.
You
she
was
fucked
fucking up. And but you had her fucked up.
Yeah, I can't even. That's the best way to handle it.
Yeah, that's the perfect. Yeah, now what are you gonna do? That's it. That's what you got to charge that to the game. Be like, well,
I love it. Address it to her.
He's still winning though. He's still on top because she can't fire him. That's sexual harassment.
No, if this is so, I know who this person is, but if this is the ex that I'm thinking about, he's dead. Her ex died of COVID. He did. He died of COVID.
What a pussy.
Yeah, it's the guy I'm thinking about.
Early COVID?
Early COVID. Yeah. Oh, it's actually sad. He was in his 30s. Yeah. Sad.
Was she with him now?
She has his baby though.
Oh.
If it's the guy I'm thinking about. Well, he's dead and it's fine.
And it's his fault apparently. So, what are you gonna do? How'd you fucked up? Another one. Here we go. Let's somebody says let's see. Damn, this motherfucker left a long one. All right. I was at RL Festival. You know RL Festival? Mm-mm. I don't know either. I was at a festival a few years ago with my then girlfriend, and this guy behind us was pushing us because he was trying to force himself onto the barricade. We had Rolling Loud. He was at Rolling Loud.
Okay.
Because he was trying to force himself onto the barricade because we had a good spot to see Uzi and Thug. That's really fun, honestly. I kept yelling at the guy to leave us alone and told him to get off his knees and move somewhere else. Come to find Come to find out, the guy was just and this is his words, not my words. Come to find out that the guy was just a midget and he couldn't see the stage.
No.
That little person made a big mistake, buddy. Huge. And I'm bullshitting you not. I didn't read that until this moment. I'm red as this lily can because I'm so embarrassed that I said that out loud. His words, not mine. He was at a music festival.
I know that is what got him fucked up. He's like, how dare you be a small person?
Because now I gotta let you go in front of me. You got me fucked up, Pop. You think I'm gonna feel bad for you? God did it.
That's so funny.
Yo, that's hilarious. Damn.
That's hysterical.
Would you ever feel, I've done that. I'm trying to think of a time where I've gotten angry and then seen the person and then immediately took it back.
I could think of a situation. I was getting off the train. I was getting off the 6 train. And I felt somebody's like hand on like the small of my back.
Yeah.
And I was like, I will not be a victim.
Not in the fucking Bronx.
So I was in the city. But I like turned around and I was like, I hit their hands like, get off of me. And then it was just an old person who had lost their balance. And I was like, oh. And I was like, trying to grab them. It's like, I will not be touched on this fucking train.
He was just trying to survive, and then Samantha turned around, and he got a little bit closer to the floor, and all he heard was...
Yeah, I wanted to die, and he probably did.
Yeah.
He was like losing his balance, and I thought he was trying to touch me.
Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what that must be like. That's fucking hilarious.
I wanted to die.
You know, he was falling... But he still had me fucked up.
He had me fucked up.
He had me fucked up. You got another one?
Oh, I got another one. Yeah. I got a few good
A lot of people gave me concert-related ones, even though this wasn't only concert-related, but I got a couple concert-related ones.
Okay. I'm going to say, okay. When, what? Okay, someone got fucked up when a woman snatched a bag out of my special needs child's hands at the store because she thought he took it from her cart. I definitely saw red.
Damn.
Being special needs is the cherry on top, but really don't take anything out of my child's hand if they're not special needs.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
People are
That's
insane
crazy.
To do that to anyone. If a kid does take something out of your cart, you go to their parent and you're like, hey, your kid just took this out of my cart. You don't approach a child ever.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I almost want to be like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you're technically supposed to handle those things as a parent. Like in front of your kid, you want to show them like, I guess a better way. But like if that was my mom, she would have fucking punched that lady in the face and I would just watch my mom be in a fight. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. And I would have had to tell my kid, hey, listen, you're special and this lady needs to get hit. Because that's fucking nuts. Don't touch him.
That's I can't even imagine.
Oh, no, that's crazy. Yeah, she had you fucked up and she got us fucked up if she think we're just going to let that happen. I think you got me fucked up if you don't think we're gonna ask you to tell us, bitch, what did you do about it?
What did you do about it? How do you even handle that?
Bitch, what was the story? Let's go back. Let's spin the block. Fuck out of here. All right, what else did I get? I went on a date with an old coworker, no big deal. 2 months later, he came to my job with another date.
What?
That's what somebody said. Oh, no. Okay, this person actually, she sent me a bunch of messages. I could read the longer story, but I'll read something else now. All right. Let's see.
That didn't make any sense. What you just said.
Man, a lot of these people are,
I think you read that earlier and it made more sense. I think you might have just read it wrong.
All right, I'll try it again. Went on a date with an old coworker. No big deal. 2 months later, he comes to my job with a date.
Okay, so the guy she went on a date with, the coworker. Okay.
Came to the job with another date.
What?
Yeah, I mean.
They only went on one date?
I don't know. If y'all didn't fuck, then you had him fucked up if you thought that he wasn't going to bring another bitch to the job. If it was just
one date, it's like, well, what do you, now he can never, what are you, his girlfriend?
Maybe that's to be
Although continue. That is the way that I move really, because I'm a Scorpio, and once I put my claim on you, now I never want to see you with anybody else.
Yeah, are you Samantha Santos or are you Noelle from Summer House?
Am I Samantha Santos or am I Martha Scott?
Are you Martha Scott or are you just somebody I used to run a show with? I love it.
Send from my iPhone.
None of that's getting bleeped out.
Yeah, who cares?
All right. Some people have me fucked up when I'm in the bathroom and somebody bangs on the door right after I say I'm in here. That's a fact.
That? No. I literally was thinking that the other day when I'm in the bathroom, you try to open it, it's loud, so you don't hear it, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Why 30 seconds later are you trying to open it again? Do you think there was a secret back door I went out of?
Yeah. Do you
what
think
the fuck is wrong with you?
Do you think it's Mission Impossible? Do you think I'm in the vents?
What the fuck? Yeah. Like I just pushed the ceiling up and I climbed the way through. There's no other way for me to exit this bathroom.
Let me tell you something. If I go into the bathroom, somebody knocks on the door and I say, I'm in here, and then they knock on the door again, I guarantee that the shit coming out of my butt is going to slow down to a crawl. I'm going to be on that toilet for a while
on the
to
toilet?
prove a point.
Yeah.
I'm taking a spiteful shit at that point.
Do you know what also annoys me? Have you ever like gone to a bathroom in a bar or like a public space and the door's open? So you open it and then somebody's there and they're mad at you. It's like, babe, you didn't lock the fucking door. You think I want to see you take a shit? Do you think that was on what I wanted to do today?
Yeah, and even if I did want to see you take a shit, you don't think I'd have a better way to go about it than just barging in the front door? You're going to stop shitting. That's the first thing you're going to do. You're not going to continue shitting. If I wanted to see you shit, there are ways. There's a secret back door that I didn't tell you about.
Yeah, I'm going through the ceiling.
I'm coming back through the vents. I'm down like fucking Tom Cruise.
I start climbing the wall.
Or just reverse. I'm down there. I'm in the vents. I'm Tom Cruise. I'm a Scientologist.
I'm secretly gay. You understand? Yeah. No, nothing really does bother me more than that. I hate the people like when I say I'm in there and then I'm like, come on, man.
I know, that's mad annoying. So yeah, that has me fucked up too. I hate when people do that. Bro, I be going out of that. I be leaving the bathroom because a lot of times it's when there's a long line. I be leaving the bathroom like this.
Oh, I have gotten into like arguments with girls because it's always like they get two like drinks in and they don't know how to act. Yeah. I've had bitches like kick the door in and it's like, and I'm not taking a shit. I'm peeing. Yeah. And they'll like try to kick it and then I open the door. And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? I have to pee. I'm like, and so did I.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Dumbass.
You stupid bitch.
I hate that shit.
Oh my God.
You know who else has me fucked up when it comes to bathrooms? When there's a bunch of gender neutral bathrooms, and then you know when and we're all using the same bathroom. And you go in and I get in there and there's piss on the seat already. The motherfuckers have me fucked up thinking I'm gonna clean it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I know there's bitches behind me doesn't mean I'm gonna clean the seat for you. That piss was on the seat when I got there. You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna clean it. And you're like, oh, this is fucking disgusting. Bitch, I didn't do it. You got me fucked up.
I do. Oh my God, one time I was at the movie theater and the toilet wasn't flushing, right? So someone had already peed, right? And I had to pee. So I peed and I came out and a girl goes to go and she's like, can you flush? And I'm like, even if I didn't flush and you could have flushed, no.
You're not my partner.
You can put your foot on the thing and you can flush it yourself.
You're a grown up.
You think I'm going to go back in there and flush the fucking toilet for you?
Oh, yeah,
why are you even being grossed out by that? It's the same thing as if you flushed it for your fucking self. Like, she's like, can you flush it? I'm like, well, it's broken. And no. Yeah. Like, that's not even a weird thing. I'm not asking you to put your hand in the toilet or do anything. You just put your foot and you flush the fucking toilet like a grown up.
Motherfuckers got me fucked up.
I got one. Now, hey, you did 2 in a row.
No, I know. I'm just getting my next one ready.
All right. I have one that says, neighbor has been annoying me. Tried going on LinkedIn. Okay, her neighbor has been annoying her. Her neighbor tried to go on LinkedIn to tell her boss, tried going on LinkedIn to tell my boss that I called her a dumb bitch after her dog jumped me. Anyways, the gag is I work for myself. She reported me to my apartment building for harassment.
Oh my God.
Gag is that's not harassment. Building never said shit, but I overheard her reading my LinkedIn to them. Damn. Like telling them where she works and stuff.
Oh, so she tried to cancel you, but you're uncancelable.
Yeah.
Hey, in fairness, you got attacked by a dog. That's sad, but what were you wearing when the dog attacked you? Because I don't know this dog, but I know the dog's in the right.
And was the dog just trying to give you a little smooch?
Yeah. One thing about, in terms of who fucked up, you got us fucked up if you think we're taking your side over a dog. Yeah,
it's like, hey,
get the fuck out of here. All right? You fucking maybe dress a little nicer. All right? I work for Comcast, and a lady said if her son unalives himself, it's my fault because the internet was out. They had her fucked up because obviously she doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. That's the most dramatic. I love that.
That is some shit that like if I'm at work, you have me fucked up. If I'm on the clock, you have me fucked up.
You had me fucked up immediately.
When you're asking me a question or trying to instill that I should care about something, you immediately got me fucked up.
When I'm at work and I'm giving you a response and I'm saying like, oh, actually, this is what's happening, and then you come with a rebuttal. Yeah. Oh, that was the answer.
Yeah, you got me.
You asked me a question, I gave you an answer, and you didn't like it. I don't want to hear anything from it anymore. Yeah. When people give me a rebuttal at work, I'm like, don't make me do this.
Yeah.
Don't make me now have to write you. I don't want to do it.
No. Don't make me care.
Don't make me care about this.
Don't make me have to stick up for myself.
Don't make me have to pack you up and clean it out. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want that. I don't want to have to do that.
I don't want that.
Yeah. But I'm going to do it because one thing about me is I have the time. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm looking. Okay. A freaking woman in front of me and my boyfriend at the Moulin Rouge She kept taking pics and videos, blocking my view despite staff, me and other people telling her to stop. I wanted to hit her so bad. That's it. Oh. So yeah, just somebody taking pictures and videos.
So she was annoying, but she didn't have you fucked up because you didn't do shit. You gotta do shit when there has to be a response. When somebody gets you fucked up, they have to know to a degree that I misread the situation.
I misread this, yeah.
So you have to do something to show them that.
Yeah, but it's also I guess at being grown and having someone having you fucked up is like I'm not gonna take this to a level. But if I were in another play, if this was another time,
yeah, I get that, but. In order for somebody to have you fucked up, you have to show them that they had you fucked up. You don't have to wild out, but like just the lady turning around like don't like shh. I was like no.
Yeah, I get that.
She thought it was gonna go one way, but it's the other way.
All right, so you're calling our listeners pussy.
Little bit pussy. Step it up. We're the softies, so you guys don't have to be. All right. I got another one. All the time teaching these 10th grade motherfuckers got me fucked up, but by February they learn. I feel that, man.
Is this honestly, somebody you worked with or no?
No, this is just a teacher in general, but I feel that. And honestly, the kids don't even be having me fucked up. If they could get on me, I'm not in control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got me fucked up only if there was a teacher at my school who there was a big 8th grader and he had been held back a couple years. Nice kid, but not a great student,
but
and
16
very difficult.
Years old, yeah.
Not allowed to have a hoodie, but he would always have his hoodie. Like he was a problem child.
Yeah.
And he would go back and forth with a lot of people. I didn't have any problems with him because I didn't try.
Yeah.
But there's another teacher that came in. He was much younger. He was like from the block, so he came in and tried to have a different presence. And the kid was like, "Man, fuck out of here." He told that to the teacher, and the teacher pulled up and like, "Yo, you a bitch? Come see me outside." Now the teacher should have lost his job, didn't because it was a charter school. What a fucking joke. Nice guy. I like that teacher. Like, he's a good guy.
Kid deserved
it. Begging for it. Yeah. And I'm glad. I was like, well, somebody had to say it.
Yeah. He took a page out of Mamie Santo's book.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said it to that kid because that kid would have fucked me up. I would have had him fucked up.
You're like, guy, go after the 6th graders. Much easier.
You're fucking punching above your weight, guys. But the teacher was like, yo, what the fuck you say? You a bitch. And I'm like, well, and that, like, the kid had him fucked up.
Yeah.
You had him fucked up. And that doesn't mean he was right, but he let him know he had him fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it is, man. But my version of that is like, oh, if you don't think I'm going to call to your guardian who is overwhelmed at work already, you got me fucked up.
Okay. This is just a funny one. One time I ordered a cheeseburger at Burger King and the cashier asked with or without cheese. Sometimes that's all it takes is something like so simple where it's like, can I have a cheeseburger and like with cheese? And it's like, no. What? Wouldn't I have ordered it as a burger?
Yeah.
You stupid motherfucker.
Dog, one of my favorite stories, my friends, they went to Olive Garden. I wasn't there, but just tell the story all the time.
I love Olive Garden.
I know. When you're there, your family. It's different. But they're at Olive Garden, and then apparently they give you a pasta to start, like a complimentary or whatever. I don't know what it was going on at the time.
They were probably doing endless pasta or something.
Endless pasta. And then the lady asked my friend B-Rod, the server asked B-Rod, what kind of pasta do you want? And B-Rod's like, this bitch asked me what kind of pasta I want. Regular.
No.
Like, he thought that she had him fucked up, but he was a fucking idiot.
He's an idiot. That happened at Uno's, similar.
Pizzeria
Uno's. Michael, my brother's ex-girlfriend, ordered fettuccine Alfredo, but she didn't want the Alfredo.
She just wanted the fettuccine.
So that's just pasta, but she didn't know that. So they brought her, she said, like, I don't want the Alfredo. So they just brought her fettuccine, which is just noodles. And then she was like, this isn't what I ordered. And the guy was like, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And she like had a huge back and forth. And Michael was like, hey, this is like, as an Italian, this is embarrassing.
Yeah.
And he was like, Mary.
It's bad enough that we're at Pizzeria Uno's. You gotta act like you know what's up.
We were all there. It was like after ice skating. And she made such a thing. And the guy like was pissed that he said something like about it. My brother had to like say something to him. It was like a thing, even though my brother knew she was wrong. He's like, now you talked about my lady, you said something crazy to my lady. It was really nuts.
I do have to say that a table full of Italian people at Pizzeria Uno is somehow connected to the downfall of the mob in modern civilization. That's fucking crazy.
Pizzeria Uno is one of my favorites.
That's like me and my family being like, guys, I really want some fucking home cooked food. We gotta go to Taco Bell.
Not even Mexican. We gotta go to Sophia's.
We gotta go to Sophia's Cuban cuisine.
It's delicious.
All right, I'm gonna do a couple quick ones. Somebody was like, I was at a concert and a girl pointed at my girlfriend, who is now my wife, and giggled and giggled and asked me, "Do you like her?"
Wait, say this again.
So he was with his girlfriend, who is now his wife, and another girl went to him and looking at his wife like, "You like her?" She didn't have you fucked up, buddy. She was trying to fuck you.
Yeah, she was trying.
She had your wife fucked up.
Yeah, and
you do too by putting this out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think I got a long one to my messages.
Yeah, I'm gonna check my messages too, and you guys are just gonna bear with us. And maybe I will cut this out because we're gonna have time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple responses. You guys really came through on these. I think I got a lot of engagement on this one.
I did too. I got like a ton.
Oh shit! I got to respond to a couple. Okay, cool.
I got some people being like, I went to the Bad Bunny thing and I hope you sang your heart out.
Oh shit! Somebody responded from that. It was like somebody named Anna was like, I just met y'all that day, and when Sherilyn told us we was ready to fuck that bitch up too.
I love that.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Anna Gonzalez for that.
Okay, I got a few.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who it is because I don't know what they want me to say, but they gave me a couple stories. A few months after moving to Miami, I was eating on Lincoln Road. These dumbass kids ride their bike up and down Lincoln Road in little bike gangs, tormenting people sitting there eating. One of these dumbasses decided to pap me on the head as they rode by.
Oh my God.
I told him, come back again and see what happens. After some time, him and his little bike gang rode by. He didn't see me, but I saw him as he papped. What's papped?
Papped? I don't know.
Papped the lady 2 tables in front of him. So while he was laughing, looking the other way, I kicked.
Is he running around giving these women pap smears, dude?
I kicked out the back wheel of his bicycle. It caused him to skid and fall off the bike.
Yeah.
My cousin from Miami said my New York side is showing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, now he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, he had you fucked up.
Yeah, and then she said, as JC once told me, #, fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, bro. No, shout out to, I don't know who said that, but that's real as fuck. That is a perfect you got me fucked up moment.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna just let this shit slide?
Yeah.
You gonna pat me? I don't even know what that means, bro.
Yeah, probably, I guess like hit him on the head or something.
That's crazy. A cocotazo, bro?
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get your tires kicked in.
That's wild.
That's just what it is.
I love that she just waited.
That's very funny. That is a perfect you got me fucked up story.
That's a perfect one.
Let me read the rest of the one that the girl from that did the submission about the guy she went on a date with.
Yeah.
So he's like, he came in with a date and all of her friends proceeded to be hella rude to my coworkers, even though he's in the restaurant industry too. My therapist said it was the definition of playing in my face. Damn, you got disrespected.
Yeah,
I feel
that's super
terrible.
disrespected,
Fuck
and you can't
guy.
do anything when you're at work either.
No, you can if you don't care about
lose your job. But
that's Dave Chappelle has skits about that, like what happened when keeping it real goes wrong, and it's like you keep it 100, but you lose everything.
Yeah,
that would piss me off.
Yeah,
that's some shit. Like I always think, and I don't think I'm a criminal, but like, remember when you used to talk to me about your old boss, like the little dude?
Oh yeah,
and I'd
James.
be like, yo, I can wear a hoodie and a ski mask and just wait outside and just hit him. Not even punch him, just like fucking smack him.
Yeah.
And then run.
Yeah.
He's not gonna catch me, and that's some shit that I would do. I'd be like, I'm gonna just wait and smack this motherfucker. Because motherfuckers will just do shit to you.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had something similar, kind of not similar, but I worked at Applebee's, and this dude that I was like not even serious with, his ex-girlfriend, who I guess he clearly must have still been messing around with her.
Yeah, of course.
Pulled up to Applebee's and just like sat there to eat.
Yeah. And
thought I was gonna be shaking my boots. It's like, babe, you're paying for food at this restaurant, and then whatever you tip in Applebee's, like I get a tip share of that. So it's like, babe,
yeah,
you
we're
tipped.
sharing tips. You
Thanks
put money in my pocket. I'm so scared.
Yeah, I was like, I don't care. This isn't the flex that you thought it was.
Yeah, I'm shaking in my boots, and soon they're gonna be Timberlands because you just tipped really well. Thanks.
Yeah, I was like, this is crazy.
Fucking weirdo.
And she was like, oh, hi, I don't think we've met. Like,
Yeah.
I'm his ex-girlfriend. I was like, cool, great. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's motherfuckers is weird, man.
Yeah.
But I like.
She was also, by the way, 30 years old, and I was 20.
Yeah.
And he was like 22, and she was 30. Then she dated him, and she was pulling up to an Applebee's.
Yeah, my shit is. Well,
he's also dead.
The theme of a lot of men who fuck up in this episode.
Yeah, the girl that I was talking about before, that I said her man was dead. Her name is Samantha too. So just watch what you do to Samantha's when you double cross us.
Everybody's dying.
Everybody's dead.
Yeah, but I do love reading those you got me fucked up stories because I've never been like that moment never, like, not that it never comes to me, but I'm rarely moved to like action like that. Like,
yeah,
I'm so much the type to let something happen and then get furious an hour later.
Yeah. No, I think when I'm like, I can't believe when people are disrespecting me because I'm always like I feel like I come off so like I don't give off a confrontational vibe. And when someone comes out of their way and is just so rude off the bat, I'm so taken aback by it because I'm like, this is a choice.
Yeah.
You're choosing this negativity in your life, and it's like, all right, I don't ever choose this, so this is actually a joy for me.
Yeah.
So
shit is crazy.
Yeah. So I'll do what I need to do, what needs to be done, and I'll meet you there.
Yep. And what needs to be done sometimes is you gotta fucking wish death upon somebody.
Yeah, just make no mistake. I'm Mamie Santos' daughter. I don't play no fucking games.
Facts, man. She don't play no games. We don't play no games. We didn't play no games with this fucking episode, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 43 in the books. Thank you guys so much for listening. Before we get out of here, one more time, we want to tell you, please come to our soft launch live show this Saturday, 5 p.m. at the Stand, April 27th. We're going to be there. We're going to be double hosting. Emma Willman will be there.
Yes.
She's big for the gays.
Yes.
Is it Pride Month or is that next month?
No,
or is that June, dude?
Babe.
Who cares? Pride all year. Emma Woman's going to be there and a bunch of other funny comics, and we're going to have a great time for that. We're also, what else we got going on?
We also wanted to let you know that we talk about Lily all the time on the show.
Facts!
And we love it so much. And good for you guys. We have a promo code for you.
Yeah, we finally have a promo code for y'all. So because Lily, make no mistake, Lily's coming back. All right, Lily will be back May 1st, 2024. Let's clap it up for Lily and let it ring one more time.
Liliano.
The Liliano makes its return on May 1st. We will be part of that launch. We're soft launching it right now. We're soft launching the return of Lily. May 1st, 2024, back like it never fucking left in the first place.
And we are not just saying it for any reason. It is so good. We love it. You guys are going to absolutely fucking love it. It does something to you where you just feel super relaxed. Yeah. And it's not alcohol. It's not weed. It's just like supernatural. It's supernatural.
Yeah.
It's supernatural.
Supernatural.
It is out of this world.
Yes. And if you guys want to try it, please use the promo code SOFTIES, SOFTIES. Almost fucked that one up, but I made it through. Made no mistakes. Samantha's rubbing off on me because she can't read so good. She can't spell Nita.
He can't spell, but he's got college loan debt.
Yes. Promo code SOFTIES Softies for 20% off. And we'll put the link to Lily in our bio so you guys can buy some because it's coming back May 1st, cuz.
Yes.
And then we will be back next week with another fire episode. And we love you guys.
Yes, we love you. And if you guys are not doing anything on Friday and want to go to Atlantic City, we will be in New York Comedy Club in Atlantic City this Friday.
Facts. We'll be at AC.
8 p.m. show.
8 p.m. show in AC. You can catch us there. Or you can catch us on the Patreon, www.patreon.com/softlaunch. And you can get this bonus episode that we're about to call right now. But until then, peace. Go Knicks!